Good evening, everyone. My name is Banuag, and I am currently connected at Magone Home Aftercare Program. It is a center-based facility for children in conflict with the law, and we are located at Municipality of Liloan, Cebu, Philippines. I am working here as the Psychological Services Supervisor and Lead Coordinator of this institution. If you want to know more about our program, you can just search us on Facebook, Magone Home Aftercare Program Cooperation and Collaboration. I was personally invited by Father Arvin Abatayo to talk about our personal experiences with our clients. And for almost 8 years that I've been working here in Magone, I've seen and witnessed different stories of perseverance, grit, struggles, or even recidivism. And most importantly, the redemption of our boys. But for now, I would like to ask you first with these questions. What is your motivational force in life? Or for some, they will call it drive. Or kung sa commercial sa TV pa, para kanino ka bumabangon. For some people, their motivation is more on pleasure and comforts. These individuals strives more to fulfill their basic and security needs, such as being able to provide food on the table for their families, owning a car, owning a house and lot, or having a beautiful and sexy wife for men, and perhaps tall, dark, and handsome with matching six-packs and V-cut line, a healthy and assisting guy for women. Yes, for some that is already a motivation, and we cannot question that. As a human being, we're looking for pleasure and comfort, period. While for some, their motivation is more on power, such as striving for positions at work, having or aiming for a huge amount of salary, recognition, and so on. For example, some people make sure that they will be successful so that the moment that they will attend the high school or elementary reunion, they will be able to provide a huge financial sponsorship. Or let's say, the biggest lechon provider. Now the question is why? Because of compensation? Or look at me now? What is the intention? Well, I don't know. Perhaps we can call this striving for superiority, as a term which was famously coined by Alfred Adler. But still, it is a motivational force. However, there are also people whose motivation is more on finding meaning in their lives. If you're a Bosconian, or even if you're not, I'm pretty sure you already encountered the name Saint John Bosco, or Don Bosco, the father and teacher of the youth. Have you ever asked yourself what might have been Don Bosco's drive that led him to his passion of helping the young, especially the less fortunate children or the stigmatized? For me, what led Don Bosco toward this mission for the youth was the famous Dream at 9. From which he was able to find his life's purpose. And from that moment, he spent everything, his time, his resources for the young. But that is Don Bosco, a saint and a noble priest. But still, I'm pretty sure that there are those of you who are listening to me right now, that you have already seen your life's purpose or meaning, which is the reason why you have also been successful in what you're doing right now. But now let's go back to our boys, the Magone Boys. The CICL boys, or the boys who have committed criminal infractions. Did you know that most of these boys do not have a stable family? Some of them, both parents are addicts or alcoholics. They live in a chaotic environment. Most of them are below 20 years old, but their educational attainment or grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and they cannot even write their own names. Or kung tawag pa na to, no read, no write. They have been heavily exposed to crime at a young age. Aside from this, they have been imprisoned or detained at youth centers. Now, my question is, how are they going to find meaning in their lives after all that they have been through? Do you think that there is still a chance that they be able to get up and continue living life? Well, to tell you honestly, the answer is yes. For the past 8 years of working here at Magone, finding meaning in life is the main reason why these boys were able to get up and became resilient. They want to become an inspiration to the other young individuals who are also undergoing the same life circumstances. That hopefully this will help these young boys to also bounce back. Some of them have also expressed that being apprehended and admitted in jail or even in Magone paved the way for their individual transformations that they are hoping to also change their families. With this, the Magone Boys have shown us that we can still find meaning in suffering. Despite how grave, difficult, frustrating, and depressing the situations which we are in, we can still find our life's purpose. During this pandemic, we have already heard bad news. We are frustrated by the stubbornness of our neighbors. Some of them, they were not wearing their mask, or they are not practicing social distancing, or even we are so frustrated in the process of the distribution of ayuda. There are also numerous times when we have heard grave news of our friends passing, and sad to say, and even of our family members because of this virus. But hopefully, we can still find meaning in this. And it's true that we don't have all the answers, but we do have purpose. Well, according to Viktor E. Frankl, the author of The Man's Search for Meaning, he said, meaning in life differ from man to man and from moment to moment, and it is possible to define the meaning of life in a general way. But still, I just want to emphasize the Magone Boys have taught us we can still find meaning in suffering. Good night, everyone. And maayong gabi ka natong tanan. God bless and stay safe, everyone.